Okay, I'm Russell from Tile Doctor. I often get asked, what do we do about scratches on surfaces of tiles? Now, that will depend on the tile, to be honest with you. We have certain tiles which you can't touch, a bit like this quartz stone. This is quartz with a resin top. Looks very much like terrazzo, which you can see here, which is marble, limestone, sometimes granite chippings mixed with a resin all the way through. This is slightly different. So this one we can't repair. If you scratch quartz stone, it's quite common, especially on worktops, we can't fix it. Nobody can fix it as far as I know. If you scratch terrazzo, which has been around for about 100 years or so, invented by the Italians, then we can, because it's made differently. This is like the waste product of the stone business. All the little chippings, they put it in a resin, they either pour it out on the floor like poured terrazzo, or have it in a tile. This is a tile terrazzo, but it's the same process for fixing. So if we do manage to say scratch it, just put a scratch in here. I don't know if my trusty cameraman can see the scratches there. Might need to zoom in. You see the scratches there. I'm going to scratch several of these. You see, this is a Victorian floor tile. I'm going to use something, usually something metallic, or that would scratch these tiles. This is a bit of slate. I've already put one scratch. I'm going to put another one in. Slate's quite soft, to be fair. Scratches quite easily. Marble, I've already put a scratch in. I'm going to put another one in. Travertine, you see the scratch I've already put in there. Like I say, this is quartz stone. We can't fix that one. But if it's natural stone or terrazzo, then we can fix it. Stop. So, how to fix that problem? We have at Tile Doctor what we call diamond blocks. We sell them on the website. They've got diamond coating on the back of them. I should say the front of them, really. And we have different grits. So imagine you've got a wood floor. Oops, drop one. Oh yeah, I'll have to edit that bit out. Imagine you've got a wood floor, you would use sandpaper. Coarse, medium, fine, extra fine. Well, that's exactly the same thing, but instead of sandpaper, we're using diamonds. So this is a coarse 50 grit, that's the green. This is a coarse 100 grit, that's the black. That's the coarse red, that's 200 grit. And that's the less coarse yellow, that's a 400 grit. They tie in also with our diamond pads, which start off at 400, which is the red, and then they go to the blue, which is the 800, and they go up to the 1500, which is the yellow, and then they finish with the 3000 grit, which is the salmon green colour. So there we go. So to get scratches out though, we can't use diamond pads, that's for polishing and cleaning. To get scratches out, we need something more abrasive. That's where the diamond blocks come in. And that's what this video is all about. So, if my cameraman here can come into this, I'm just going to show you how quickly it can be fixed. So say you just moved the fridge, and the fridge, this happens all the time, the big heavy fridge has scratched your tile. You can get it out with this system. So you put that down, and you put the diamond block on, and you just scour it out basically. Get a sponge, and you keep going. You see that scratch until it's gone. So you have to keep going. Don't switch until you've got the scratch out. I think that's better. Let's try again. You can see the scratch is quite deep there. I've probably made a bit of work here from there. This is a slate tile. Oh, I think it's doing quite well. Slate's quite soft. Now, if I'm not sure if it's out or not, I think there's a bit there from being fussy. I just get the heat gun on it and dry it out, which I'll demonstrate now. Where's the heat gun? Here we go. And then, as you can see, scratch is gone. So I switch from the 50 to the 100, a little bit of water. And this time I go a little bit wider, so it's called dovetailing. Circular motion. You don't have to work as hard on this. The trouble is the 100, it tends to leave it very dull. Surface scratches as well. So you have to go from the 50 to the 100, and then the 100 does the same as the 50, but it's less scratches. And then you go to the 200, bit of water each time, and I go wider still. Again, circular motion. And then write that down. And then the last one is the 400. Now, slate doesn't need polishing, not this slate. Now, this is classed as ribbon slate, semi-ribbon. There we go. And that there. Sponge it down, dry it off with a cloth. Heat gun on it for a second or two. And then let's give it a light dry, just so you can see the scratches gone. There's a vertical scratch across there. So with this one, the 50, we go like that. We sort of follow the scratch, whichever way it might be. And for the other grits, the other blocks, we go circular. So that's how we do it on that one. That's the slate. It's the same method with the marble, same method with the travertine, same method with the terrazzo. Difference being, we would use a polishing pad to get them polished up to a home finish. With the slate, we can just leave it au natural and seal it like that because it's classed as rough stone. If it's classed as a home stone or a polished stone, like travertine, like marble, like terrazzo, you would have to use the diamond pads to get the shine back, and then you would seal it. We'll do another video for that one. There you go.